Sue Bird claims petty Caitlin Clark narrative began with Diana Taurasi's viral remarks. The buzz surrounding women's basketball may be focused on the WNBA semifinals, but a separate conversation is gaining even more traction. An ongoing narrative suggests that WNBA veterans are being petty towards rising star Caitlin Clark, and Sue Bird is setting the record straight on how this narrative truly began. During a recent episode of her podcast, A Touch More, co-hosted with Megan Rapinoe, Bird explained that the root of the Caitlin Clark controversy can be traced back to comments made by WNBA legend Diana Taurasi earlier this year. The narrative first emerged when USA Today reporter Christine Brennan asked Connecticut Sun guard Dejounte Carrington about a tense moment during a game against the Indiana Fever's Clark. The WNBA Players Association, WNBPA, quickly criticized Brennan's question, and it didn't take long for this interaction to be linked to a season-long storyline, the notion that WNBA veterans, particularly Taurasi, have been critical of Clark, who has drawn unprecedented attention to women's basketball since her time at Iowa. Bird clarified that it was actually Taurasi's comments during an ESPN SportsCenter interview that sparked the entire narrative. The interview in question featured both Bird and Taurasi being asked by host Scott Van Pelt about the future of the WNBA and what it would look like when Clark joined. Taurasi's now infamous response, "Reality is coming. You look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're gonna come play with some grown women," was initially intended as a playful take on the competitive shift from college to the pros. However, Bird emphasized that the comments went viral in a way that distorted Taurasi's intent. Once Diana's comments went viral, it led to the Twitter trolls and bots taking over, Bird explained. What started there was this narrative of petty, jealous players hating on Caitlin. According to Bird, the media twisted the lighthearted basketball conversation into something more sinister, framing WNBA veterans as being jealous or hostile towards Clark's impact on the sport. Bird voiced her frustration with the evolving narrative, saying that it's undermining the real basketball discussions that are happening about Clark and other rookies like Angel Reese. "That's really what happened," Bird said. "That we must just dislike her, that we look at her side-eyed, that we don't want her to come into the WNBA and be successful, so we're petty and we're jealous." As Bird pointed out, what started as a conversation about the natural challenges of transitioning to the WNBA became a season-long talking point about veteran players' attitudes toward Clark. Bird's insights make it clear that the petty label is nothing more than media hype. Players respect Clark, but they aren't afraid to compete with her just like anyone else,